some time out of your day and out of your busy schedule to kind of step into the reality that you've been missing out on. And what I want you to do is I want you to look past every person that said you would never amount to anything. I want you to look past every hurtful thing that someone's ever said to you. If they told you that you were ugly, if they told you you were fat, if they told you you were too skinny, all right, they told you that the color of your hair was wrong or the color of your shoes. I want you to look past all of that. I want you to think about who you want to be. Regardless of what you see in your family, regardless of what you've seen with your friends. See, right now, there's almost like invisible handcuffs, like on everybody's feet here. Like, you know what, I saw when the rapper Jesse Thomas came in and the music came on, everybody started looking at each other, looking like, who's going to jam with me? Because if you don't jam, I'm not going to jam. If you don't jam, I'm not going to come out. You guys know exactly what you did. We start looking at other people instead of looking at ourselves. See, there's a couple of things that I get to tell you about myself. See, I didn't tell you that I was a professional football player. I didn't tell you that. I didn't tell you I played 5 years professionally. I didn't tell you that, I graduated with a 1.2, but I was on the honor roll at a Division I college. I didn't tell you that I was the first male in my family to graduate from college with 2 degrees. I didn't tell you that. I didn't tell you that because I started doing these things, changing my thinking, guarding my gates, doing these type of things that when my family saw what I was doing, you know what happened? My mom, she stopped using alcohol. My brother went to college and just graduated on Friday from a Division I college. See, I was the only person that believed in myself. I was the only person. I'm not saying that every person looks at you negatively, but what I'm saying is that you have got to be able to believe in yourself. See, I didn't tell you that I own my own business, that I train some of the elite athletes across this world. I didn't tell you that. I don't have to tell you that. But what I want to tell you that for is just because, hey, I was just like you at one point in time. I was that kid. I was that kid that everybody thought that would amount to nothing. And what I'm going to ask you today might be the boldest step that you will ever have to take or make in your life. What I'm going to ask you to do is if today, if you feel what I'm saying, you're saying, you know what, I want to start to get committed to my own life. I want to change my thing. Now I know. If that's you, you're saying that, you know what, you want to commit to yourself today to start making that change in your culture. If that's you, I want you just to stand up where you're at. I just want you to stand up where you're at and take a bold step. And take a bold step. There you go. There you go. Let me tell you this. Give him a hand. What's your name, man? Joe. We're going to call you JoJo. All right, this is young JoJo. All right. Now, this is what I want to tell you. The minority became what? The majority. You see how that works, people? See, when one person stands up and says, I'm not going for this, I know that some of you guys might laugh at me later on, and I might feel a little bit of embarrassment or whatever it may be, that because of this young man, a young man got up in the corner, another person, you know what happened? People didn't want to stay sitting down, did they? Because if you were the one sitting down, you were now what? The minority. Do you understand what goes on now? If you do something with yourself, how many people will follow you? Okay, you go sit back, give him a hand. I want you to no, stay standing. Stay standing. All right. We got 2 things here. Number 1 is that I'm going to be handing out these cards. And then also we're going to have the rapper Jesse Thomas come back up. All right, give you guys another song. But I want to show you this is what you're committing to today. All right, I'm just going to read the song. And after I read the song, as he's rapping, I'll go through the crowd and be handing these out. And what I really want you to do, I just want you to share your stories with me. Share with me how these things are really working in your life. Let me read these to you. And I want you to think about this as you stand. my decisions. I choose to release my anger in a way that solves